something to say?
Say something.
I tend to get a crush on every girl that I meet, especially poets and dancers. Something about a woman who appreciates art reminds me of the inspiration behind Mona Lisa, God. I promise God must have taken the gracefulness of a dolphin stroke and funneled it into your switch. Mathematic parabola, curves in your hips, helium in your lips, because every time I get a kiss from any of you, my eyes roll back into galaxies. I wake up on cloud nine, roll over and ask, how did I get here? It seems like every time I'm with Jerron and Jenny, I meet the girl of my dreams for that night. I fantasize about bumping into her in the hallway or in an elevator. She'll drop her drink. I say bumping because I'm way too shy to actually talk to her. She'll drop her drink, drop her papers. I'll offer to buy her a new one. We'll start a conversation that's so good that we get married next Wednesday and live happily ever after back in my mama's basement. I don't discriminate. I like all of the opposite sex. And by all I mean most, and by most I mean cute, and by cute I mean girl so gorgeous I really don't have a chance with. But Andre told me you have to dream it to achieve it, and I've been dreaming like Adrian on stage, dreaming like Terry folding paper planes, dreaming for the girl in my daydream to wake up, come out of my head, slap me, and tell me I'm right here, a Betty Shabazz of some sorts. When I meet her, I would tell her she's a synonym for gorgeous on her bad days. She's the only rose without a thorn. I swear by the soul of a calla lily, I'd push up daisies before a weed can threaten to harm her baby's breath, fresh air of a smile. I would tell her the first time I saw you. And I said you had nice eyes. Translation. I've been sitting at this bus stop for 10 minutes trying to think of a way to tell you that you're really cute, but I lost my mojo, and that's really all I could come up with when I tell you. When I tell you you have nice skin. Take it more like I feel like Athena and the sun hooked up gave birth to you and you share the greatest qualities. You have the type of glow I'd rather see in the dark because even monsters know when to leave a goddess alone. When I tell her you have nice outfits. It's more like fashion's my largest turn on, and I really love your heels. They're doing it for me. When I was a kid, I was a jungle gym fiend, so I'm not afraid to conquer my fear of heights. When I see you, I would tell you that I could never imagine your face when I'm away from you. And that's not calling you ugly. It's more like the Kodak in my mind can only make perfect photos. When they develop, they need a negative, but you're not negative. You're my positive. I would tell her you're my favorite language. I would tell her you're my English. I would tell her you're my who, what, when, where, and why chromosome. I would tell her that you're my haikus. And that your presence presents a presence of hatch butterflies in my stomach. And I take your once home of cocoons and form them into haikus or haikuns about you. Haikus that break every rule. Like when God broke rules making you. But following rules when following love, it's kind of senseless. And I would tell her that because of you, I'm banned from Office Max and Staples. Because I can't walk past a blank canvas of papers without scribbling love poems with your name on it. You're the type of girl I take out my laptop and type Jihan, type love poems. I would tell her that I love how we never even have conversations. We only talk through music. And how when we fuss and we fight, it sounds like screamo rock, and when we flirt, it sounds like 50s Beatles and love poems, and our conversation is so genuinely grown and ushers men into Marvin's rooms where breezes flow over Frank Ocean's boys turn into men. How that goes beyond saying how you're my neo, so how these walls are so thin, and I'm sure that the neighbors would know your name, the type of girl that makes you play The Weekend on a weekday, that the song never stops when caskets drop 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot deep. They stop at the time when Adele sings. I would tell her that I can't go on long walks on the beach with you. Because I hate that shit. And because I can't walk around you because I stumble at the thought of you. I can't talk around you because I stutter. And I can't even do a fake poet stutter get on the stage because I might actually stutter at the thought of you. That you're the type of girl talked about in poems where poems is actually a woman. I would tell her I love you more than I love poetry itself. I would tell her that I love you more than I love slamming. And slam rules say a poem can only be 3 minutes long. And that's why this isn't a slam poem, because I couldn't contain my love into 3 minutes. So, yeah.
I'm in love.